Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Yeah, go for the right thing this time. Before we jump into the action today, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in joining our community and possibly joining any of our games, we do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know if you have any inquiries or you are interested in joining our community. But aside from that, how about we jump into the action? Hello, party people. How are you? How's everyone doing today? I hope you're all good. All right, Trivial, go ahead and give us the recap.
Okay, fine. Well, we got a late start last session due to Roll20 being Roll20. But when we finally got going, we found ourselves walking through the jungle, sweating profusely. We came across an area that had vegetation and branches were cut, so we decided to follow that trail. We discovered that we had some weird necromantic type ticks on our ankles. And we found sections of vines which had armor and weapons and metal bits, like a perimeter alarm tied up around the area. So we moved past the perimeter alarm, found a camp. There was a large tree trunk with a bark door, copper wire traps that we determined was magical. There was some Morian military guy wanting us to leave. We don't listen well. We asked if he'd seen anyone passing through. He himself had been shipwrecked there on the Boyance. He'd been there for 4 weeks. He had 2 pigs and 1 chicken. More on that later. His name was Heinrich Mellinger.
Heinrich
Mellinger, leader of the Cobblers Guild. Or guides. I don't know. I can't spell apparently.
Oh, it's guild. It's guild.
Okay.
Sounds like someone's trying to break into your room. Or is a doggy itchy?
Oh, no, that's Fortnite in the background. Morian. He was investigating the island and odd circumstances that were going on there. There's a group there excavating some ruins. He mentioned that there were dark spots in the gaze of divinity, and that divine magic doesn't work that well. The ticks we discover are spell suckers. They eat the magic when we cast spells if they are on us. So that was fun to learn about. And that King Rising is spreading divine dark spots. So whatever the pirates that we followed are doing, we think that's they have something to do with that. My notes are kind of all over the place, so forgive me if this isn't in order. So
has been so far.
We asked Heinrich, since he dealt with shoes, if he could fix our shoes so that we would not get these ticks on us. And he did so. He butchered one of his breeding pigs to fix our shoes so that we did not have these ticks stealing our spells. Edgar cooked it for us. It was very tasty. Casimir went on and on about wanting to taste moose, but he was forced to eat from Edgar anyway. Apparently, Edgar tastes of iron and fungus. Yes, that made it into my notes. We rested, taking shifts at watch. We ended up running out of water. So one of us, and I don't remember who, and I'm sorry for that, created 10 gallons of water in the dick vase.
Sebastian, right? I think
possibly.
It was Sebastian. Sebastian, are you missing a spell slot?
Yeah, I did it.
Sweet. Well, thank you for that. Anyway, we fill up our water skins and we drink directly from the dick vase because, 10 gallons. Casimir was smirking at us because he doesn't need to drink because he's a jerk. And someone quipped, and it might have been Moose, quipped that Edgar is Casimir's dick face.
I believe that
Um,
might have been I believe that might have been Adam himself.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Let's see. So we ended up getting to the ruins. It was a big pyramid surrounded by rows of empty homes. I've got down one of the slopes. There's a large log on stone wheels with 12 people pushing it up the ravine or canyon hill. Yanti, the statue was a large serpent king cobra person, 20 feet tall. We could see the beached galleon 2 miles away, further up the coast, and the statue was being taken from the pyramid to the galleon. I've got Verison's Delve, which was the civilization or city or fortress that someone was trying to charm all the Yanti to form an army to oppose the dragons during the Age of Dragons. The homes, the outsides of all of the homes were pretty much untouched. They had like age cracks, but no signs of combat or struggle. Moose and Triv, we spot an individual sitting in the window frame, whittling wood. I snuck off from the group because they're making way too much noise, so I snuck around the house to get closer to the halfling, intending to kill him if he tried to call for help. Sebastian signaled to me not to kill him, so I was going to just knock him out, but then Casimir stole my idea, zipped over to the halfling with his vampire bullshit, grabbed him by the face, and carried him back to the group. And he completely executed my plan way better than I probably would have, which pissed Triv off, so now she's mad at Casimir. The halfling ended up being knocked out and stuck into a bag of holding, I believe. Someone can
No.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Tied up?
Tied up,
He was
but not
tied up?
stuffed in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's incapacitated at this point. Sebastian and Hay rig up a decoy halfling pirate with a log and the halfling's jacket, which is totally going to work. And I was looking around the house to find anything really, some sort of clue or information about the area, and all I was able to locate were a pile of wooden whistles, 4 of them, which I have taken. Other than that, the place was barren. There is a square, not rectangle, square stone bed. The kitchen and table counters come up to like the top of Triv's chest. So it seems like this place is for folks bigger than me. And that is the end of my notes.
All right. Now, all of you did some preliminary looting through this area. Sebastian set up a, sure, let's call it a doppelganger. It's a decoy. And yeah, the 4 of you are standing around while the other 3 go ahead and start taking a little break. What are the 4 of you doing?
Well, honestly, that went well.
Yeah.
I am glaring daggers at Casimir, but other than that, keeping an eye out for trouble from any other direction.
I'm oblivious.
That you
Typical.
are, my friend, that you are. Moose is going to just, well, not fly like very high up, just high enough to see over some buildings.
Okay.
To see if he can't get a good lay of the land, so to speak.
All right, well, keep in mind, where all of you are is on an elevated platform. It goes down further at a sloped angle before there is the central pyramid. So you already have a bit of high ground where you are standing. And there's 0 obstructions if you glide upwards. Which means if somebody happens to be looking, they would notice a flying object in the sky.
Um,
So I guess we want to make our way down to the excavation, or do we want to try to go to the boat?
Well, I was just seeing if Carl wants to maintain what he was doing.
I'm thinking about it, and honestly, I kind of don't want to ruin the element surprise, so I'll nix that idea and I'll just essentially I'll crawl around the buildings, and like peek around corners to see what I can see.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. Oh, I didn't get my nap today.
Wow.
Yeah, it
So
is well.
you're usually very adamant
I-
about your naps.
I also did not get a nap. They frown on
Yeah.
that in class. The kids get to
Yeah.
nap, but not me.
Pop in a fucking movie. They'll be all right. Listen, my senior year, half the teachers were doing that shit. Just put in a movie. Hey guys, we're gonna go watch this. We'll have a. Give me a paragraph on what it is afterwards. I wonder why I'm so smart. SMRT. Anyways, 14. You move around between a few of these buildings, and the only thing you really notice is exactly how barren this location is. And I mean completely and utterly barren. For a place that doesn't have any dust, it doesn't have any, well, footprints, no signs of life ever being here. It's kind of an eerie feeling seeing an absence of life in a place that is so clearly created by hand. Now, you do notice something.
Okay.
Further down on a lower platform, there starts to be these wooden planks that are laid out and stand at heightened platforms themselves, attached to the side of this one that you are standing on, and it has the same gray stone, marbles, whatever you want to call them, attached to the ends of some of them. And it looks like this place was being reconstructed before it was no longer used by anybody. And on those platforms, you see that there's about 3 guards, looking like they belong to the pirate crew, but each of them have this very strange marking of a hand over their face, almost like painted or tattooed on it. The palm where the mouth is.
I'm going to just halfway up the wall, just have Clipper just like comically peek over.
Yeah.
Peek back. And I'll scuttle my way back towards the group and relay.
Okay. So the other 3. Moose, go ahead and relay.
So sorry. He said these were like up on scaffolding, right?
Mhm.
Like construction scaffolding.
That's the word, scaffolding. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Scaffolding.
Yeah, okay. So like I found some guards. Something on some scaffolding. They're weird. Got like painted palms over their mouths. And I don't know what they are.
Casimir, religion check.
It's messed up.
Oh, my specialty.
Yeah. Well,
You get the
unfortunately,
Can I
you're the
guidance
only.
this?
Unfortunately not. You didn't know you were making the check beforehand.
Is
11.
that technically a failure? Can I give him a +4?
Yeah. 11 is a
That's a-
failure.
So it's a 15.
15. Your time spent in the Underdark, there was a lot of strange people who would come through, just passing by, traveling sometimes. Others just to stay and participate in some of the activities that transpire down there. People with hands over their faces you've seen. They've been inside of your particular neck of the woods, let's say. And the vast majority of them are treated incredibly poorly, except for the individuals. How do I put this? Who were very close to the dominant religion down there. Now, they were not associated with one another as far as you know, but those individuals did not treat them poorly.
Okay. What is the religion under there?
What'd you say?
I am. Who is like the god of like the Underdark and the
Oh,
religion down there?
Markov is the dominant religion down there. Markov.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'll relay that to the group. Well, yes, I've seen something similar back in the Underdark, back in our home, if you will, mine and Edgar's. Those people aren't treated too well. Like slaves, not really, but they were not treated well.
More like
Although,
outcasts would be the proper term. Outcasts.
like outcasts.
Yeah.
But the religion, but anyone from Markov's people didn't do anything against them. Didn't we hear this name before as well? Didn't Strange Shoeman mention it?
Are you referring to Heinrich?
Yeah. I think he did. And yes, he's referring to Heinrich Moose.
Moose is gonna pop in his bag for a moment. And about a minute later, he dredges back out his favorite mask. I still have that.
Yeah, you do. Casimir. I mean, apparently Moose is a follower of Markov. That is Markov's mask. Is
So
a
you
very
think that they-
common symbol for anybody who belongs to that religion.
So, you think if I
Wish-
wear this mask in, nobody will stop me?
Worth giving it a shot. But you follow some strange people.
And this is what the
Ah.
mask looks like.
Cloak and hood not attached.
Yes, yeah, just the mask.
And ominous bleeding eyes,
Hmm,
also not attached.
just
Yeah.
the eye.
No, I don't follow anyone. He gave me gifts once, I think. And
Gifts? What kind of gift?
oh yeah, this. And he pulls out the scythe.
It is a incredibly large, especially for his size, scythe that has the hooked end at the top and looks like it's one of those like large field hoeing scythes. However, interestingly about this one, the blade itself is black on the top and has a silver tooth edge on the bottom side, like where it hooks upwards.
That's a nice weapon, although it doesn't seem to really fit with your whole aesthetic going on.
Moose stares at him holding it. It doesn't?
Well, I've thought if you were carrying about such a weapon, it would probably be on the snippy flying thing. Whatever it is. I still don't understand that, I just know it flies.
It also clips. The two garden shears go.
Shink, shink.
See, one of them could have been the scythe. Might have been a bit heavy, but you never know.
One of these days I might just attach normal human arms to this.
See,
And
now
he-
that's
with
getting a little bit weird.
With that sentence, he pops back in, comes back out, like still need to wear the mask.
You put the mask on?
Mm-hmm.
So the vampire thinks that having human arms on the construct is weird. I find that interesting.
Moose,
Well,
wisdom save.
can I use my game advantage?
If you would like to. I love how y'all asked to use it instead of going, use it.
I did say can I?
Exactly, yeah. I give you permission.
Now just wondering what's funnier. Fuck it, I'm using the normal one. I'm not using it.
Well, you're get a +4. You're near me.
And I'm pretty sure I might be able to get a +4 for me myself. Saving throws, yeah. That's an 18. Is that a failure?
It is.
Now I'm faced with the obvious question of, do I want this to happen or do I not?
Wait, you said you're using your inspiration. Roll again. You had advantage. Come on now.
No, I said I wasn't going to.
Oh, well then fine. Whatever. Are you giving yourself a +4?
I'm thinking to myself, if I find this a more funny opportunity, I'm using way too much time. I'm gonna give myself a +4.
22. You begin to put the mask on and you feel a drawl into it before you place it on yourself. But then it just rests over your head. Now I will send you a message of the features that this mask grants you.
Oh, good. Who says the scythe doesn't fit me now? I'm pretty sure this mask, if it's like normal sized, is half my body.
It gets slightly ruined by the fuzzy ears coming up over the top of it.
My god, New Age Disney. Yeah, I made one of you laugh. That's a victory in my book. I don't have plural, only one book.
That's a word. There you go, Carl. I messaged it to you. These are the features you gain while you are wearing the mask.
Oh god, hold on. All right. So after a little while of just pondering for a moment, Moose pipes up and says, "Duh. What should we do now, comrade?" Keep in mind, besides Sebastian, this is completely new to everyone.
One of you can deal with this. I'm not dealing with it.
It's pretty new to me too. I don't know if you ever really wore it much around us.
Yeah, you talked to
Yeah.
him one time when he wore it, and he sounded like that.
Yeah, like one time.
Yeah. It was the middle of your concert.
Why are all of you silent? You wanted me to wear mask, yes?
Sure. Does he always act like this?
I don't know.
I hope you're
I
not
mean,
asking
not usually.
me.
I can hear all of you gossiping.
So, go see if they let you enter unmolested.
All right then. Clipper with me. And Moose rides Clipper like a sultan on an elephant.
So,
With the air of dignity.
you guys all let Moose go all by himself.
He's going to die down there.
Alrighty then, you all let him go by himself. Cool.
So how
No,
Well, how would we follow?
How
Walking
far-
usually.
how
Yeah.
far away is he? Like where? How far away are the guards where he is going?
Well, with him flying diagonally beelining towards them, he's probably a good 80 feet away from all of you by now. And
Okay.
you're probably 200 feet away from the guards.
Okay, yeah, he's going off by himself. Sorry,
With
Moose.
no line of sights at all.
So let's
No line
like,
of sight. Well, then I
sneak
need
up in that
to.
direction.
I need to at least have line of sight, so I'm going to get myself as sneakily as I can to a point where I can keep an eye on him.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll a stealth. What were you saying, Sebastian?
Well, I was thinking that we should sneakily, while he is kind of distracting the guards, get closer in case something happens.
Well, then go ahead. Start sneakying.
All right.
It's the middle of the day, isn't it? It's not night.
Yes, it is. Middle of the day, that is.
Don't worry, guys. We are stealth.
Oy vey, Casimir.
All right, well, let's look at the average, okay, from the three of you, right? Calculator, 21 plus 2 plus 5. Wait. Oh, no.
that's a 9.5.
21 plus 2 plus 5 divided by 3. So we round up to 10. The party average is 10. However, on a natural 1, Casimir automatically fails, despite the roll. So, Moose, as you are flying over there, humming a grand national anthem in the back of your head that you never really had before, but now you do, and it fills you with a sense of pride and joy as you are moving down over towards them. You see one of them raises their arrow over, and then another one like puts their hand up to lower. Are known for their stealth, don't worry. And as you descend downwards towards them, you hear from the walkway back behind you, I'm sorry, Casimir ends up stepping on Sebastian's foot with, like, the spiked portion of his shoe. Yep, oh yeah, that'll do. And you hear Sebastian just... after Casimir gets shoved and gung.
Why was your foot there?
I am silently rolling my eyes from wherever I'm at.
Your eyes are normally loud.
Yes.
I want to emphasize my sneakiness.
Oh yeah, I almost
And have-
forgot to roll for hay.
Oh yeah, that might bring up the party average. Hey!
Considerably.
Oh wow. Okay. So
I
it's
think I got scored up to
23
15.
plus 5 plus 21 divided by 4. 13. With that one, redact what I just said. Casimir accidentally steps on Hay's foot, and Hay shoves him over while everyone else is still stealthing. Then, Casimir, you gung 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 in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
But
But everyone else's stealth is successful. I blame the cat. That's fair. Always blame the cat. When in doubt, kick the cat. Anyways, as you are descending down towards them, two of them walk up. What are you doing here? And is that with you? Gestures towards Casimir.
da.
What are you doing here? This is not Markov's territory. Belongs to us.
Internal event hyperventilation. I mean, whatever it's called.
At least they can't see your face.
You gotta understand, both me and the mouse are socially inept.
But they can't read your face.
So... I have been shipwrecked here. I am here to go to the underground.
Roll me a deception check.
I want to use my advantage on this.
Thanks to the Mask of Markov, creatures have disadvantage on insight checks to determine if you are lying or not.
Is a 15 a failure?
No, it is not.
Ooh.
Those are good lies. Positive reinforcement. It works on Carl, I guarantee it. Anyways.
Cats also work.
Yeah. Well then. Bring your boy up here. And one of them whistles loudly towards you, Casimir, and gestures for you to walk up.
Oh, I've been spotted. Guess I should go.
Everyone else already left. Like, they left you behind. Just...
I look about with that fucking cat, like, I will get you.
Well, with your passive, you don't see the cat. Oh, wait, never mind. You're the 16. I apologize. You do see that fucking cat. Skulking over the buildings.
I eye the cat like, you little shit. And then I walk forward.
Yeah, before you go that, from the top of the clip where he says, "Boy, come here."
Just like nods and comes.
All right. You step up, Casimir, and you do recognize these individuals based off of their outfits and their mannerisms. They seem to come from the Underdark as well. The new Igor. Oh no. Very
I
well.
am the master now.
We'll send one of ours with you so that you can go communicate with our boss. They'll decide if we let you stay here or if you can go onto our ship and wait to get back. Markov is always comrade. Sticks his hand out towards you, Moose.
I'm going to insight check.
Sure, go for it.
Is he trying to do a secret handshake?
You have advantage on this.
20. 30.
Yes, he is. And you can follow the movements slightly behind as they're moving forward with it. And the handshake is grasp the forearm and tickle with your index finger.
Is this a mating ritual?
Of course not.
No. I'm sorry. I can't take myself seriously.
That's fair. That's fair. But anyways. Alrighty. Boy. Looks over at you, Casimir.
Yes.
Walk in front of your master. Come on now. Act like you've been here before. Sep, you escort them. And you see the one who, was first to aim up at you just nods their head and goes over. Hello, I am Sep. Hi. I am Sep.
Just go.
Alrighty. Then the three of you start walking down the scaffolding, and Trivial, Casimir, and Sebastian, or sorry, not Casimir, Trivial, Hay, and Sebastian are watching from, I'd say probably 30 feet away comfortably. If you approach any closer, you do actually risk the possibility of them noticing you. You step onto the scaffolding, and they lower you down through a pulley system.
Trivial said something for a sec.
Yeah, Trivial?
I was just gonna say I am prepared to Misty Step if trouble happens, but we're good.
Okay.
Insert in the back of the mind of mood.
So the three of you keep going down, and oh yeah, I should probably write his name. Siep. As you get lowered down to the base of the scaffolding and begin moving forward, you do notice that this section of the city is a bit more populated by more of these individuals. I mean, galleons are known for housing hundreds of people, and they must have been damn near full with what you are seeing already. Just from the workers and other individuals around here, it's probably nearing at least 100, just what you've seen thus far. And as you are walking through, Sep will look back at the two of you. So, you guys were sailing around. Is everything going okay?
I will, I'm assuming that the Clipper is currently flying as I'm sitting on top of him.
Sure.
And it just slightly rises as I stare down at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, "Da."
Well, it's not very often we come across other people who are leaving the good land, you know? It's about time we start branching out a bit more, eh?
Da.
Well, I'm not quite sure what your particular work detail is, but if you need an extra hand, I'm kind of fed up with these people. I mean, it's good benefits, but it's not the best work, you know?
Yet.
And based off of how you've treated your boy here, gestures at Casimir, I'm guessing you don't treat your underlings that bad. I mean, you didn't beat him for falling over. That's good.
Mistakes happen. Multiple do not.
You know, and like so many of these people don't get that. You know, it's why the Exas. I'm not a big fan of the Exas. You know. So.
Jero,
Yeah.
did you say XRs or XRs?
Exos.
EXO.
EXOs. Here. But I mean, if you're looking for more help, I don't know what happened to your shipwreck crew or not, but I mean, I would be happy to, go with all of you. I do need a new vampire lord, after all. I mean, I can't go that long without getting my, He flashes his teeth.
Duh. I understand.
All right, well, I just figured I'd offer you. Want to take me up on it? That'd be great. If you don't, it's okay too. No, I'll just keep doing my job. All right, let's go back on top. As soon as the three of you, are lowered down. Trivial, what's your passive? Oh, 17. Yeah, you can hear. Sebastian, you're picking up bits of the conversation, but you don't hear very, very well. Nietvo. Shiavatia. Gorvo. Do either of you speak Hungral?
No.
No.
Mm.
Is that a language?
It is. Trivial. Roll me an insight check then.
Plot twist. The conversation is actually about my comment about, is this a mating ritual?
Is Hungro anything like Undercommon?
It's not terribly far off from it. Do you understand Undercommon?
Yeah, I speak Undercommon.
All right. The script is written in the same form, so you could be able to translate some of it. Roll me an insight check. Trivial on a 7, unfortunately. You can't really get any vibe about the conversation they're having.
They're just too Russian.
Can I use guidance? Or no, that would break stealth. So yeah,
Yes,
no, I
it
won't use
would.
guidance.
15. Okay. You pick up a couple of mannerisms that match typical Undercommon, as well as a few words that can translate pretty easily, you know? Yeah. Well, who cares? Don't know, trust. And always kill, right? Yeah. No need for that. That's about all you pick up from the conversation. It's like trying to listen to people speaking Spanish when, like, you took year 1 of Spanish. You don't
Depends
know
on what type of
Spanish.
Spanish. Are we talking?
No.
Are we talking Spain or Mexican?
I'm saying American taught Spanish would not keep up.
Okay. Because Mexican and Spanish are very different.
Yes, they are.
Then there's Cuba.
And they're
Forbidden Spanish.
they're going down. Are they just getting off the platform, or are they actually going down into something from the scaffolding?
You cannot see where Moose and Casimir went, but the three of you are still up top with the other 2 guards that are there. Those guards are the ones lowering the 3 of them down.
Is it like a winch, or are they literally holding the ropes?
Oh, it's a
Okay.
turning wheel, a crank.
Holy. No.
No, they're not pulling; they're pushing. Push it.
Bop it. Oh my God.
Okay.
The elevator controls are controlled by a boppet.
I
See ya.
will look at Trivial, point at the 2 guys, and then draw my finger across my throat, and then do a thumbs up.
All right, I'm going in.
All right, I would
I'm gonna,
like you to
I'm gonna
roll
grab
initiative.
hay, and I'm gonna do the same with Misty Step.
Yep.
It's
Misty
only when you
Step it
cast
is.
spells that target yourself. God damn it, servers! You better not fuck up right now. I will snap my shit.
What about spells that target yourself?
Only spells that you cast that target yourself while you are riding your mount transfer over to them. Misty Step does not target yourself. It's just
Doesn't it target me?
Does it say range of self?
Yeah.
Oh. Well then, yeah, you get on top of... Holy fuck. I don't know how in all of my years GMing I've never had a paladin Misty Step with their goddamn horse on top of the enemy.
Well, it's because it's an oath spell from Sea of the H or Oath of the Sea.
I don't know how... Well, I mean, there's other paladins that get that as well. And I don't know how this never happened. Hell yeah. Okay, roll initiative.
I also am misty stepping onto the enemy. Jesus.
Yep.
I mean, worst case scenario,
Where's-
you can pick a Gith Yankee.
Okay. So
They get Misty Step as a racial spell.
Yeah, right? Oh, Gith are so good. All right, be sure to select your token. Oh, you don't need to roll for hay. It always goes at the end of your turn, just to make initiative less
All right.
cluttered. Yeah,
cool.
and to make it
Oh, but
easier.
the-
Hey, we move together. We move together. Like, it's easier. It keeps track
Oh,
way
but
more easily.
Look at the perfect symmetry.
I know, right?
It's
All
still
right.
there.
Trivial. As Sebastian is mounting his puma, or panther, sorry, you misty step over to one of them as they're just about to share their mid-afternoon vodka shots, you know, as they do. The British drink tea, they drink vodka. It's kind of the same thing.
A flashcut to the people
and-
on the elevator. Moose suddenly
Yep.
pulls out a piece of vodka. What the fuck?
Where did I get this? I don't even drink. But anyways, you misty step over behind them and go ahead and take your turn. Trivial.
Sorry, I'm doing so. All right, I want that. I'm gonna do that. So I'm misty stepping behind him and
Bing. Advantage. They're surprised.
oh,
The mouse
Fantastic.
told us nothing of this.
All right, 16 just barely hits. Shink. Go ahead and roll your damage. This is a sneak attack. Are you assassin?
no.
Oh, that would have been glorious. You slide your blade through their stomach. They go, "Ugh!" and blood just pours down. Moose, as you're walking off the platform, you notice blood pouring down, but the other guy doesn't.
Um, Can I use some 4 words?
Incidentally, is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Okay. I was gonna say if he's dead and he's sliding off my blade, I'm just gonna take his mask as he falls. But never mind.
Oh, he's still alive. He's bloodied, but he's still alive. Alrighty. Yeah, Moose, 4 words.
I'm going to say, Casimir, look that up.
What?
Just Casimir, look that off.
Lick that up. Oh, he's telling Casimir to drink the blood. Okay, gotcha. Exos. They get skipped because this is surprise round. All right, Sebastian, you go ahead.
Okay. We didn't really designate, so I'll just kind of hit the other guy.
Alrighty. You misty step over on top of a goddamn panther, and they go, what? Go ahead and give me an attack.
My god, this vodka is strong.
So this is an advantage then, you said? Or they're not surprised
Oh, yeah.
anymore?
Oh, no, they're still surprised.
I wasn't sure since they got their turn. Okay.
No, they didn't get a turn. It's the surprise round. I put them on initiative because if they survive, then we're
Sweet.
in normal initiative, yeah.
23
What is
for the first hit.
damage?
Oh, that's not much.
5. Ah! He has a kink in his neck now. Ah! 21 hits.
Okay. God, we gotta kill this guy. Yeah, I'll smite him.
Okay, go for it.
once.
All right, so
Wow.
Is
roll
he
your
undead?
smitten. He is not undead.
Jesus, another fucking 1 for damage. That sucks.
Yeah, man.
I swear if you roll more ones in this.
7 radiant.
Was there a 1?
No.
Wait,
You get 2d8
No,
as a
it's
first level spell?
2d8. Yeah, it's 2d8. So do it again.
All right.
It's 1 plus level or 2 plus level if it's undead.
Mm-hmm. Quick math. That's 18 points of damage, I think.
Yep.
18. Oh, they're rough, but they're not dead.
It's Hayes' turn.
Eh.
Gonna bite him
Go for it.
right in the throat. Try to crush that windpipe. 13. Jeez.
13 misses. He goes to bite over at the neck, and the guy's kind of like stumbling backwards from you hitting him in the goddamn neck with your hammer. Ah! All done?
Yeah, he's only got 1 attack, so.
All right, Trivial, your go. Surprise round is over, but now you have Sebastian within 5 feet, so you still get sneak attack if you hit.
Wunderbar. Okay.
Yeah, just barely hits.
We're working at 16 today.
Yeah, I mean, if it works. Oh, fuck that. As you stab through their stomach one time, you rip it out, and you see they're just about to start yelling, and you gash right through their head as, like, your blade goes through it, and the head moves and then sticks on top before sliding off to the side.
Excellent.
Miko! All done? You do have your bonus action. You can offhand stab.
I'm just going to attempt to grab the mask off of his face.
Are you a thief rogue?
I am a rogue warlock.
No, but what's your rogue archetype?
I'm swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler. Okay, so you're gonna have to wait until next turn to grab it off their head.
Okay.
Thief can bonus action interact with objects. That's one of the glorious features of a thief.
Are you dual wielding?
What?
Are you dual wielding?
No, I'm not.
Alrighty then. The Exo Guard, right in front of you, Sebastian, is going to look out. Shit. And you pick up Late Whistle. They're here! He shouts over the canyon. That is his action. Sebastian.
Shit. Well, put this guy down.
Go for it.
Turn off advantage. And
23 hits. $11 is enough to take him out. As he shouts, "They're here!" at the back of his head, and he collapses to the ground. What else are you doing? His shout is just beginning to echo.
Shit.
Hide the bodies.
Well, we're up on a platform.
Yeah.
Let Hay eat the bodies.
I'm gonna. Oh shit, that's an action. Damn it.
What?
Oh, create like the fog. I thought it was a bonus action, but it's an action.
Well, what are you doing, man? It's still your turn. You have movement. You have a second attack.
Well, so we can't grab the masks off them this turn. We have to wait till next turn.
These guys aren't really wearing masks. They have like the face paint of the hand.
Oh, they just have face paint. Okay.
Yeah. They're wearing iconography that symbolizes what they are, but not masks.
How far down has Moose gone on this little, like...
Oh, he's like 80
Elevator
feet
thing.
down. He's
Oh, yeah,
80 feet down and has already began walking away.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just kick the guy I just killed off the platform so that his body isn't there, I guess.
So you're
don't
kicking
know.
him down to where everybody else is.
I believe we don't have a very good mental image of what is happening.
You're on high platform. Moose went down. Down is more people.
Oh, okay. I thought that they were lowering them down, like, into the Underdark.
No, they were lowering them down to the lower platform.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just kind of crouch and try to pretend like nothing's going on. I don't really have a good option.
All right, you crouch down. Hey, we'll take the same initiative and lie down prone. All right, Trivial, your turn. What are you doing?
The guy that yelled, how far away is he?
He's dead.
He's 5 feet away from you, but dead.
Dead. Damn it.
He has a hammer-sized crash in the back of his skull.
There's nothing immediately happening up with where we are then.
He literally
Correct.
just shouted, "Wyatt!"
My God, they know of Wyatt's existence?
Well, I don't have any way to take that back, so I guess I'm gonna hold action for something else to happen.
I mean,
I mean,
Alright,
other
bonus
than
action,
that, there's
anything?
just
Second from section, Misty, step the fuck out of there.
yeah, right? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge. I don't want to leave them down there though, but I guess they're fine for now. Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet away.
you have a second. Oh, yeah, Warlock. So, blink, you go backwards 30 feet. And there you go. You tried hiding. Moose, the guard that's with you, looks back and looks up. Oh. Did they forget they were expecting you?
Moose kind of just shrugs. I don't know.
Roll me a charisma check. Just straight charisma. God.
No one.
Oh, Jesus.
You tied them.
They were good.
Roll again. Roll again.
Can't be that bad.
Jesus.
They
Oh
won
my
this time.
God.
Yeah, I think we should probably go back and look into that. Hey?
Yeah, sure.
Sebastian, you're like crouched down behind the body. Nobody seems to be reacting yet.
Okay.
When is my turn on the initiative so I can say
Roll
something?
initiative and we'll put you at the next one. The next rotation will put you.
Should I do it as well?
Yes, please. Be sure to select your token before you do it.
Yeah, that's a failure on my part.
Liara as well, go ahead.
What's going on though?
We'll catch you up on when yeah.
She's not involved.
Pure shenanigans.
Okay.
All right,
Yep.
fine. Then don't add yourself to initiative. It's fine. All right, move yourself to a 13.
Oh, what am I doing?
Okay, so
God damn, I was doing it already.
Trivial Misty stepped away.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I noped out. Sorry. You're
No,
on
I-
your own.
Did you murder somebody?
Yeah.
A couple people.
Well, I mean, justly
time-
this
This
time.
time the devil on my shoulder won out. We did some murder.
What? Why? Are we still on
Why,
that?
why not?
You'll find out. You'll find out. All right, go ahead.
Actually, we went to Mori and they just decided to murder.
All right. So to
Okay,
recap
so-
what everybody is doing, you're still in the ruins of our Verasan. Moose went scouting ahead. He found a group of cultists. Casimir knew some things about the cultists because of his time spent in the Underdark. Moose went, hey, so they're friends with this guy. Pulls out the Mask of Markov and put it on. Succeeded on his wisdom save. Yeah, 22. Thanks to all of the bonuses ever. And decided to fly over to him and be like, duh, comrades, how we doing today? Here, take me in. I'm crashed. And then Casimir was seen as his boy. So that's just going to be following him like that. And while they were going down and the other two guards were left here alone, Sebastian Trivial went, meh, and murder. Not before one of them shouted out, they're here, as their only words that they said. Now you're caught up. Anyway, Sebastian, go ahead, take your
Alright.
turn.
I guess I will Misty Step back to where I was originally.
Y'all love using all your spells. Okay. Blink, blink.
I don't
Yeah,
really have
rolling.
much option. I'm up in the air. I have no backup. I don't know where Trivial Misty Step to, but I'm just going back to where I was.
Okay. You still have your base movement, and you could stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back there and attempt to hide.
Go ahead. Roll me a stealth check.
For both.
I'm going to yeah, I'll use my advantage. Why not?
Go for it.
So that's gonna be a straight roll.
Hey, sneaky,
20.
sneaky. You go back over there, phew, and of course you were already on top of Hay, so you and Hay. Phew.
Yep.
Alrighty. Hay's turn. Stealth. Ah. Moose.
I'm going to say, is everything all right up there? We are coming back up.
Casimir, as you're walking over there, you notice that there is a large dripping of blood lying on the base of this platform.
Casimir thinks to himself, "Oh, free food."
No, he can only eat from consenting creatures. But yeah, you go over and Sepp goes up and goes, yeah, it's not break time. We come back up now. I am so sorry for their unprofessionalism.
Hmm.
So now you wait
This
to
will
get
be
pulled up.
forgiven if it's only vodka.
Liara, you just noticed that like half the party went somewhere and you just started going back towards them where you run into Trivial.
Oh, is there like a stone wall near us?
Yeah.
You look like you're hiding. I'm gonna use stone shape. Make a temple.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
definitely hiding.
Into some random side entrance I made.
it's an add-on, don't worry. It's just
Renovations.
And I'm
yeah.
gonna- I guess when she comes in, I'm sealing the door.
Done.
Sweet.
All right. Casimir, what are you doing? Sepe is now, he's walking behind you because remember, he was in front. You just turned around. He's walking up. What are you doing? Casimir, you're muted. Or you're AFK. Now you're muted. You are showing unmuted.
He-
Did you mute your microphone, not just the application? Cannot hear you right now.
Try checking your settings to see if the microphone got switched when you plugged something in.
Yeah, go for it. My mic's on. Yeah, it might have switched. Let me rejoin. Oh, okay. Don't worry. I'll just fix everybody's positioning again. Anyways, while you are enjoying this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And if you're interested in joining any of our games, we do have many open slots available in the community. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know. Hey, you're back. You're back?
Ooh.
Dono
That sounded like a
Onogato?
monkey being squeezed.
Okay, so
Sorry, rather that's a hamster being squeezed.
What did you say, Wyatt?
sounds like a robot. Like, he's buying-
Yeah, Casimir, your microphone just like shit the bed. It's like type of shit.
Are you sure you have your primary mic selected?
You go over the microphone area and you select microphone. Make sure it's selected to, I don't know, headset, microphone, whatever it is. Cannot hear you. Try a different microphone if you have one.
It's really dark in this temple. But I have night vision. Something
Here, while you try to fix that, just type out what you want to do.
I have dark vision as well, so we're good.
Yeah. Never mind. It's just fine in here.
It's
Well,
easier to
Dave-
hide in the dark.
But they say, but Sebastian's a human. No, he's half human.
Everyone can see in here except Edgar.
Yeah. Oh, just wait until I release all of my options for player character creations in our universe in the future. We're getting a revamping of what the fuck actually has dark vision. I'll give you a hint. Only the ones that make sense.
So elves.
Drow. Drow
Oh.
makes sense.
No, it does make sense.
Durgar.
Well, I'm a half elf, so I have dark vision in one eye.
Yeah.
Are you half drow? All right, let me.
You're
All
right.
right, attempting to persuade Sep that my master is important and that they were just introducing him to everyone as we descend. My master just doesn't like to show his importance. Okay, so for that one, that's a deception check because every word in that was a lie, except he doesn't like to show his importance part. That's true. Okay, insight. Oh, I am sorry. Yeah, definitely. I apologize. I am so sorry, sir. And goes and keeps walking. Avoiding the blood stain. I mean, someone's gonna come across it, but it ain't gonna be him. Anyways, I think at that point we are out of initiative, y'all. Trivial ran back into Liara. Sebastian, as you run past, Trivial notices you running past and can beckon you into the temple of sorts.
The hidden door.
Trivial will look at Liara and be like, so do you happen to have a mop? Bucket of water? There's some
No.
blood we gotta clean up.
I have little tiny things do that for me, but I can't do that right now. I've sworn that spell off.
Just like
Really?
prestidigitate it.
That's
Yes.
I'm an idiot. Yes, I can do that. I will go prestidigitate. Sorry, the
Alright,
heat
you-
of battle it had me all discombobulated.
Don't
Go
head back-
ahead and roll me a stealth check because you have to get over there to do it.
Don't head back there.
Now,
I'm gonna stealth back there and clean up my
now
mess.
down below, Moose. Sep, I am so sorry. I didn't mean any disrespect from that. It's just it was unusual the way they said that. I didn't mean anything by it. And as you're walking, you see like a couple of guards are running your direction, and Sep goes, "It's okay, it's okay. I'm escorting him. He's okay." Just keeps walking with you guys. Lying gets you everywhere.
So 15.
Yep, that gets you
Oops,
over there.
sorry.
You're gonna have to lie on the ground and keep precipitating, but you can get it. Uh-oh. Did someone... Oh, he left. Okay.
I sent him a screenshot of what he should be looking for.
Yeah, that's... Thank you. So,
I want to look to see what kind of fiasco is unveiling after the guard yelled. Like,
Alright.
is everyone mobilizing or what's going on?
you go over there. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Oh, wait, no, you're still stealthing, right? What was your stealth?
Yeah, it was
23,
natural
yeah.
20.
Roll me a
I
perception
just want to look
check.
to see. Yeah, okay.
Well.
What's going on? Are there guards coming?
18. Wow, you're good at this today. You look over the ledge, and you do see that there is about 5 or 6 individuals running up with weapons drawn, but that one person that Moose seems to be with is like, it's okay, and walking, and they're slowing down, and look up, and they just keep going about their business.
Going about their business, like going to the tower, or like they've been
like returning
placated?
back to what they were doing.
Yes.
Yeah. Casimir, try your microphone. Sorry, he said he might be fine, so I want him to try.
Hello. Testing.
Hey!
Yes.
Welcome back. All right, now be quiet, so Trivial. Trivial, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm prestidigitate. I can't speak now. I am prestidigitating the mess up, and then since Sebastian's back, we're gonna take the corpses with us.
Oh yeah, Hey can do
Oh,
that.
hey.
Hey, food. People actually taste pretty decent right now. I don't want to get a taste of this in the future.
Fun fact: big cats and and actually all cats cannot taste sweet.
That's why they don't like me. I'm too sweet. Anywho, yeah. Hopefully Hay does not get a taste for human flesh in all his other forms now. Anyways, between the two of you, you drag the bodies backwards over towards that little hut that was created by Liara.
Oh no! I made a door out of the side of the temple, so it's just a doorway into it.
Oh, you're not at the temple yet. You're still on the heightened platforms.
Oh, so I just made a door into something,
A home.
I guess.
Yeah.
Trapdoor.
I thought you had actually made a temple out of the stone.
That's what my mind went to too. I was like, yeah, sure, temple's here. Just hi. Church
It's
of
like one of-
Liara.
It's very tiny.
It's the size of a
Actually,
broom
5 by 5
closet.
feet. Exactly.
But yeah, you now have quick access that is in a hidden trapdoor on the side of this one home. That's not too far from the lift, the scaffolding lift.
Somebody's just in that home eating dinner, and 2 bodies fall down on the dinner table.
Let's drag these fools in there.
All right, you drag them in there. Liara, they have dead bodies.
What the hell? What's going? Why is he? Is he dead?
Because he's a pirate.
Is he asleep? Tell me he's asleep. I know he's
Yes, he's sleeping very
It is
peacefully. Don't wake him.
not. Are
I'm
you
gonna
asleep?
start rifling through their pockets.
What? Respect for the dead. Oh my goodness.
Investigation trivial.
Yeah, I'm gonna rifle.
You
Can I
as
just
well,
help
then.
her, or should I? Just
Yeah,
roll my
you
own?
can totally help her. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just help her.
Sometimes.
Do you have
she needs
advantage?
help.
Yep.
Actually, can I give her guidance and help her?
Sure.
There you go.
The stream doesn't seem to be on now. No. Wait, what? Stream finished. What?
Oh yeah, it stopped.
Yeah, I just noticed that there as well.
Here,
No,
let me
no,
hit
there's
go live
confusion.
again.
Everything kind of failed.
So yeah, so with guidance, it's a dirty
Uh-huh.
20 to investigate.
The DM requires the ad revenue back.
I mean, I just went live again. Hopefully that works.
Yeah, hey, Streamlabs said hi.
Hi, Streamlabs.
Oh,
Is it me you're looking for?
Live stream currently offline. That makes no sense. No, we should be online.
So while we're just talking,
roll 20 strikes again.
But this
You
time on
got
YouTube.
Where
Yeah.
Moose and Casimir
It's
went,
contagious.
but 3 of you are still up top.
Sebastian, we can
with
hear the.
other 2 guards. That are
Oh,
there.
sorry. I was trying to see what the last thing that happened on the stream was.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The real recording is still going. So stop streaming.
It's just the stream kind of just stopped halfway
Start
through.
streaming.
Third way through. Quarter way through.
Well, I just hit start streaming, so it should fix itself here in a second. Go. You know what, y'all? Early break. Yeah, let's go on break while this is happening. Yeah.